ready.
What? Welcome to Bill Horton Field. This is week 9 of Rhea County football. This is Elmer Harris. We're here with Tim Lane and Ray Review. We're about ready to get this one started. Beautiful. A beautiful night here in Evansville as the Trojans of Soddy Daisy visiting Rhea County in a huge region matchup. Some big implications on the line here tonight for both teams. Rhea County coming into the season 2-1 in the region. Soddy 0-2. Soddy has had some interesting games to speak of so far this year, Elmer. They squeaked out a close one, or actually, no, they lost, didn't they? In a close one, I'm sorry, to Lenoir City. Getting my scores turned around here. 15-14 loss to Lenoir City, who, of course, Rhea County handled quite easily. But then a shootout loss, 49-48, to the formidable Knox Catholic that we saw a couple Thursdays ago. So it'll be interesting to see just which Soddy Daisy shows up tonight. They have a couple key players to keep eyes on tonight. Of course, the most important that we're going to want to hone in on is number 13, Ty Beck. We saw him under center as quarterback last year. This year he's going to be playing a couple different roles for the Trojans. We'll see him out of the backfield as a running back, and then he'll also line up as receiver at times. And that will be the story, really, Elmer, whether or not Rhea County can stop Beck and some of the other key players that we'll see here tonight, including Garrett Richardson, also a receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. And what you alluded to, two big games. They essentially lost their two region games, Lenoir City and Knox Catholic, by 1 point each. That's tough. That's a 2-point difference from bringing them to being 2-0 in the region. They also have a huge win over Ottawa, over the Owls. So this team is no joke, and this is going to be a dogfight tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how these two teams match up tonight. Really excited to get this one kicked off.
It will definitely be a contest. Region foes, no love lost here. We've had Soddy either in our district or region for several years now. Love competing against our neighbors from just across the river. And Elmer, really I think part of the story tonight will be if that Rhea County secondary can step up and interrupt this Soddy Daisy pass-heavy offense. Actually going to pass over our headset from Elmer to our local football guru, Mr. Cam Meadows. Elmer's going to have to deal with a couple of technical things right now down with our own camera field. Yeah, Cam, so talk to me. It seems like that is going to be what's going to determine the outcome here tonight. Rhea County has looked good in times against pass-heavy teams. Obviously Cleveland came in week 1, and we battled with them. Not our best showing at Catholic. They exposed maybe a slight weakness there. Our guys did what they could and played hard. But, we've also seen at Walker Valley, Brady Rice with a couple picks, Aubrey Smith with a pick. So is that what you see tonight as a key for both teams, is how well Rhea County can defend the pass? And what else are we looking for?
That's one thing I can look for is, looking back at those games, Soddy, what their team is built for is to produce in an offensive shootout. They're not really built for a defensive struggle. That 14-15 game between Lenoir City and them, from an opposing coach that I'm good friends with, who played them the next week, he said it was one of the most flukiest games he'd ever seen. Neither team wanted to really score that night.
Sure.
So, it was just one of those oddball games. But you look at the rest of Soddy's scores, Soddy's going to try to outscore you.
Sure.
That's their defense.
Right. So
for Rhea County to, win this football game, they're going to have to play pretty sound on defense, but they're going to have to keep the ball away from Soddy's offense.
Okay. So last week at Marion, we saw Coach Pemberton mix in some rollout passes for Zach. Also saw him go down the middle once, just out of the Christian Simon's reach. Was that maybe a strategy to get Soddy thinking, well, perhaps we're not going to just try to chew up clock on the ground?
Absolutely. I mean, each week, a coach tries to also game plan for next week, give them something to think about. Even if it's a trick play or just something out of the usual, that next team has to prepare for that. So
absolutely,
absolutely, that's a really good game plan if you have to make the other team prepare for something that you may not see next week.
Absolutely, and so as you mentioned, going to be important for Rhea County to keep the ball out of Soddy's hands as the Golden Eagles take to the field here. The seniors leading with Rhea County flags. Looks like it's a blackout night in the student section as they prepare here. Senior night here at Bill Horton Field as all of the football players, cheerleaders, and band members were announced before the game. An exciting night here in Evansville. Cam, how does Soddy line up in the Trojans? How are we going to be able to move the ball down the field in between the tackles as Coach Pemberton has varied a little bit in the last couple weeks between the traditional wing tee and then the modified sort of wing gun that we've been calling it this year?
I think line of scrimmage-wise, looking at Soddy and Rhea County, Soddy's got some good-sized kids. They're just not skilled as much as Rhea County. I think Rhea County's going to be able to push them around a little bit. There's some teams that have been able to run the football on Soddy, which obviously favors Rhea County. But, looking at – all right. So, looking at the battle between the lines of scrimmage, Rhea County holds the advantage there. And anytime you can hold the advantage there, you've got a pretty good shot at winning a football game.
Indeed. And it looks like Rhea County will be receiving the opening kickoff here tonight as Aubrey Smith and Christian Simon drop back deep. Thank you, Cam, for that insight and pregame analysis. Elmer's going to take back over. We will, of course, hear from Cam at halftime with some more analysis from the first half action as well as scores of interest from around the region and just general football knowledge that just oozes out of Cam. A great football and sports mind and a better voice than either Elmer and I probably combined, actually, when it comes to public broadcasting.
Absolutely. So blessed to have him as part of the team.
Soddy Daisy and the all-white here tonight. Rhea County in their typical green and gold tops, white pants. Aubrey Smith back deep, sporting a cast here tonight. We'll see if that's at all a factor. He's going to drop the ball around the 5, scoops it up now at the 10, looking to the right. He's out to the 20, still on his feet, breaks a couple tackles, spins around, going to be brought down just shy of the 25, and we'll get to see our first look at Rhea County's offense here tonight. Elmer, Rhea County with a good bounce-back win last week on the road at Marion. It was, once again, the Christian Simon show as he found pay dirt a couple times. Pemberton going to go under center here to get a start at handoff. Goes to A.J. Velasco, one of the seniors here on senior night, and he's going to have a pickup of 7. They're actually going to spot him one more. They're going to call it gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 for Rhea County.
Hey, Brian, let's go to 6, man.
So it is Velasco and Hunt lined up in the backfield. Simon split out wide to the right. Brandon Hunt's number called here on 2nd down. Not much doing. He's met at the line for no gain. It'll be 3rd and short. Of course, Brandon Hunt had a really good week last week as well. Elmer was able to bust up the gut for a few big gains, and he's been running with some purpose and intensity here for Rhea County, giving them another look to Morrison and Simon and Velasco. The fullback, the lone back here on 3rd down. Fumble is going to be dropped by Zach Pemberton. He dives right on it, and it's going to be a punt situation right out of the gate for Rhea County.
In the backfield, recovered by Rhea County. Loss of 2. It's 4th and 4.
Back deep to receive the punt for Soddy Daisy is Brandon Davis. And it looks like Bo Blaylock as well. It is a fair catch by Brandon Davis. And Soddy Daisy will get the ball at their own 40. Ray County fans will get their first look here at Soddy's offense and Ty Beck and company. More of a spread offense here coming from the Trojans. Chambers working out of the shotgun, hands it off here to Brandon Davis on first down, who was met on the edge for a loss.
Davis carries, brought down on the play. Ray County's
Will Massengale in with a big stop and drop, leaving the Trojans with a 2nd and 14. Chambers out of the gun, joined by Richardson in the backfield. Sorry, correction, that is Brandon Davis. Davis goes into motion now. All sorts of time for the QB, who's going to open the receiver, Bo Blaylock, and it'll be 3rd and 14.
No, but I think that could be the source of some of our problems.
Chambers, good size for a high school quarterback, 6-foot junior. I'm not so sure if he wrestled the spot away from Ty Beck or if it was just a better offensive package for them to make use of Beck's talents elsewhere. Chambers steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to run now. He into the Ray County on the as they on offense. Chambers steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to run now. So a big forced turnover for the Golden Eagles has them in Soddy territory, 1st and 10. Velasco going to get the carry here on first down. He's going to dive ahead towards the 30. The ball is out, but they are going to mark him down. A solid pickup of 5 for Velasco. Second down, Pemberton fakes the handoff, looking to throw now. He airs it out. He had a man. That was Caleb Laws, who split out, just overthrown slightly by Zach Pemberton. And it'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Golden Eagles. Velasco here with the carry on 3rd down. Makes a nice move around the 22. And he will have plenty for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down. Christian Simon with the carry here on first down. Not much doing for Simon, picked up maybe half a yard. Ray County inside the red zone here of Soddy. 4 minutes into the opening quarter. Fake handoff here. Pemberton looking to throw. He's got a man. It is going to be caught by Christian Simon for a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown.
Shazam! Christian Simon strikes again. This time in the First quarter.
And just as Guru Meadows was speaking about before the game, Coach Pemberton mixing it up with his calls last week, mixing in some throws, giving Soddy's defensive coordinator a few things to think about. And they strike here first with a throw to get on the board as Hayden Frazier tags on the extra point, and Ray County leads Soddy 7-0. 7:31 left in the first quarter. We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
So Ray County strikes first here tonight. Zach connecting for a 20-yard. Christian Simon putting the Golden Eagles on the board. Going to be Brady Rice with the kickoff here, but there is a flag. Looks like Ray County might have been offsides, and they were. So we will try it again.
Hey, Brian, what's going on? Talk to me. I don't have any signal. Are you on channel 1? Everything's on, and it should be working.
Ray County coming out strong here. They've been on fall break all week. Looks like the green and gold have had a solid week of focused practice. They're able to draw first blood against Soddy, forcing a turnover on a fumble. Recovered. And then Pemberton to Simon for the touchdown. Brady Rice resetting his football on the tee, set to kick off now from his 35 after the offsides penalty is tacked on. Rice with a good kick is going to force Davis back inside the 10 as he bumbles it around. Now he's got it at the 20, still on his feet. Ankle tackled around the 22. Soddy Daisy back on offense.
Davis on the return, thrown down by Massengale. First and 10 Trojans at the 24.
Going to be Gavin Chambers working out of the gun once again. Joined by Brandon Davis, who's going to get the handoff here on first down.
Ray County could not have asked for a better start to get this one going. Get on the board first and just try to contain these Trojans.
Hayden Maynor with the carry on second down, but there is a flag.
Forced out of bounds. Taylor and Reynolds, a marker on the play. Preliminary signal, holding against Soddy Daisy.
It is going to be a hold against Soddy. That'll be accepted by Coach Pemberton and move the Trojans back.
Penalty, moves the football to the 13 in second and 21.
It'll be second and 21 After the holding. Handoff goes to Ty Beck here on second down. We mentioned his versatility, seeing him out of the backfield for the first time tonight. Going to get it back close to the original line of scrimmage. Pickup of 8. It'll be 3rd and 13 now for Soddy. Chambers going to go to the air here. He airs it out. It is going to be nearly caught last second by Aubrey Smith with a great defensive stop there. Gonna force Soddy into a 4th and 13 deep in their own territory. And it looks
what
like
a play by Aubrey. Let's take another look at that pass and incompletion. It looks like he was hitting him on stride. Hit him in stride. He really steps into this pass and launches it. And this is what the Eagles are going to be facing all night. And it's just a, amazing defensive play there by Aubrey. Just got a hand in and knocked that one away.
A nice spiraling punt. Christian Simon with a fair catch. And Rhea County back with the football. Handoff goes to A.J. Velasco, who bounces out around the right edge, still on his feet, makes a move back towards midfield, gets out across the 40 of Soddy, and we'll have a big Rhea County Lazy Boy first down.
Brought down at the 39. That's another Rhea County Golden Eagle Mountain View Chevrolet first down.
Brandon Hunt with the carry here.
Hunt, carry straight ahead.
Picked up maybe a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9.
Brought down on the play, Jenkins.
Halfway through the first quarter here, Rhea County
9.
leading Soddy Daisy 7-0 here on the senior night at Bill Horton Field. Velasco's number going to be called once again. He's going to get out across the 35. A flag comes in late.
Velasco carries. Brought down. There's a marker on the field. Preliminary.
And this time it's going to be holding
Correction
against Rhea County.
Penalty moves the football to the 48. 2nd and 19.
It's going to take the ball all the way back close to the 50. It'll be 2nd and 19 for the Golden Eagles. It's going to be Christian Simon with the carry here. Takes a couple hard hits, still moving. Finally brought down.
Simon carries. Brought down on the play. Howard. Beck. 3rd. 17.
Move on down to the 15-yard line. Go to 10-yard line.
Simon picks up 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 17 here And Soddy, looks like number 20, is going to jump off sides. And they're going to give Ray County 5 yards, making it a slightly more manageable 3rd and 12. Be interesting to see if Coach Pemberton decides to go to the air here on 3rd and 12, as he did for the first score of the night. Velasco and Hunt lined up in the backfield. Simon split out wide to the right on the line. Pemberton is going to roll out, looking to throw. He's going to tuck it now. He's got some space. There is a flag. Looks like Brandon Hunt was talking to Logan Sullivan. And it looks like it is going to be a hold. Not so sure if Hunt didn't spot Sullivan with some extracurricular activities there, which prevented Zach Pemberton from picking up the first down. So Soddy Daisy unexpectedly not declining the penalty. I believe Zach Pemberton was still short of the first down marker by many as 5 yards. Soddy perhaps playing more of the field position strategy here to see if they can stop the Golden Eagles here on 3rd and 21. Pemberton rolls out to the left looking to throw. He airs it out now. He's got a man. It is in and out of the hands of Chandler Kaler. That's been a couple times now, Elmer, where we have seen the Ray County receivers get behind that Soddy Daisy secondary and just been standing wide open. Of course, Pemberton connected with Simon for the touchdown. Kaler all alone there around the 25, just unable to bring it in. Kaler now on to punt for the Golden Eagles. It's going to take a big bounce now, rolling in Ray County's favor towards the 15, touch dead at the 17, where the Trojans will take over on offense.
All right, let's go to channel 2. Okay, let me tell you what we're going to try next. If this doesn't work out, good. We're going to bypass the monitor. And we're going to go straight into the transmitter.
Garrett Richardson goes into motion. He's going to get the handoff now here for Soddy. Going to bounce out near his own sideline. Going to be forced down around the 22 with a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and a long 5. Three receivers split out wide to the left for the Trojans. Chambers looks back towards his own sideline. Calls in the play now. Ray County corners come in a little tighter to the receivers. In the end, Chambers is going to keep it. Going to be hit hard by Chandler Kaler, but it's going to be very close for a first down. And they're going to say he does indeed have a Soddy Daisy first down. Hayden Maynor with the carry. He's going to pick up 6, leaving Soddy with a 2nd and 4. Richardson into motion. Handoff goes to Maynor, who's going to be stopped just shy. Going to leave Soddy with a 3rd and 1. Gavin Chambers going to hand it off here. And Soddy will have enough for a 1st down.
First down, Trojans, the 40.
So fresh set of downs here for the Trojans at their own 40. As Chambers continues to play sideline communication with his coach. They're going to struggle to get this play off, and they're not, without calling a timeout. So 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Ray County leading Soddy Daisy 7-0. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
At Lazy Boy, we have an award-winning safety program. World-class safety performance requires that all 1,400 American craftsmen work safely each and every day. Safety commitment is safety excellence. Safety excellence is team commitment. We want you to be part of this team. Go Eagles.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
Back out of the Soddy timeout here as they are looking to even up the score, trailing Ray County 7-0 after the Pemberton to Simon touchdown. A big stop here for the Golden Eagles on 1st down as Doug White, Chandler Kaler, and company. A group effort. Gonna knock Soddy back a yard. Chambers going to look to the right. He throws it. The ball danced around in the air in front of a couple Ray County secondary. Looked like Doug White and Aubrey Smith, as well as Jay Graham. Unfortunately, none of the Golden Eagles able to come down with it. It was just a little too low, but a good stop. Nonetheless, leaving the Trojans here with a 3rd and 10. The official is going to stop play here, communicating with his team. Not sure if there was a clock issue or what we have here. We will stand by for the official word. Looks like he is looking in the direction of the clock, and they have reset it to 22 seconds. It was at 12. Slot receiver goes into motion. Chambers steps up into the pocket, looking to his right, delivers a strike now. It is complete to number 80. That is Hunter Burke, and he will move the chains for the Trojans.
Yeah, let's take another look at this play. You can see just how dangerous that offense is.
Burke with a little slant route was able to find some space there in the middle of the field. And another first down for Soddy. They don't have to take a snap here as the game clock's inside of 5 seconds, and it looks like they will actually. Chambers going to look to his left. Pass is thrown and now caught. That is Bo Blaylock. As the first quarter will run out. Ray County leading the Trojans here on senior night 7-0. So Ray County wins quarter number 1, Elmer, and exciting times here. Positive signs for the Golden Eagles. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Justin came out. We walked the land. We looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com.
Chambers going to air it out here on second down. He's going to find the diving Bo Blaylock. They're going to say he did catch it at the 5, and Soddy Daisy delivering a huge blow here to open the second quarter.
Diving catch. Let's take another look. Chambers has plenty of time.
So it'll be first and goal now for the Trojans, as they were kept pretty modest in the first quarter by the Golden Eagles, of course, with the forced turnover. Hardy threatening to score here. Ty Beck with the carry on first and goal. Not much doing there. He is swallowed up by the Golden Eagle line. And Elmer, just kind of a weird night here in Evansville. We've had a somewhat predictable Friday the 13th here, as there's some spirits messing with our sideline cam, which is, of course, caused you to have to do a little extra work trying to work out some of these kinks. And I couldn't sleep last night, so my head's elsewhere. I'm off the diet. The diet challenge is dead. I need to tell you about that when I get the chance. And it's going to be Chambers to Blaylock, and the Trojans are on the board.
If this one turns into a shootout, we could be in trouble. I'd rather keep it a dogfight.
The point after is good. So just with a minute and 3 seconds into the second quarter, Soddy Daisy has evened things up here in Evansville, as it is now Ray County 7, Soddy Daisy 7. We're going to kick it to our sponsors and be back in just a moment.
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
So Elmer, the Trojans have have woken up. And we're seeing that passing attack as Chambers connected with Blaylock a couple times there. Not only the big throw to open the quarter, but then the touchdown pass as well.
Yeah, and we faced some amazing quarterbacks this year, probably the best slate of high school quarterbacks I could remember. But I'm not sure any's better than Chambers.
Aubrey Smith going to have a nice return here for the Golden Eagles. Going to get the ball out near the 50 and give Ray County great field position for their first offensive possession of the quarter.
Yeah, let's take another quick look at this return by Smith. I think it's worthy of a look. He's starting to get a wall built up.
Not exactly sure what Aubrey is wearing the cast for. Apparently not severe enough to prevent him from playing, but intimidating looking to be sure. Christian Simon with the carry here on first down. He's going to scoot out near his own sideline around the Soddy 46.
By Wilson, Davis, and Pat. Second, 4.
So 2nd and 4 here for Ray County. And it's going to be Christian Simon with the carry, who's going to pick up a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
Simon carries. Run down at the 40. It's a gain of 6 and another Ray County Golden Eagle Mountain View Chevrolet first down.
Hey guys, you're actually really got a really good picture.
Time out.
Don't
For an injured player.
We have an official timeout here as there is a Trojan player down, and it looks like that is Ty Beck.
No, man, let's see Ty Beck, guys. Let's see the Trojans.
We have alluded to just how talented Ty Beck is. That would just be a devastating loss for the Trojans. Don't ever want to see that. He is up now under his own power. Seems to be favoring one of his ankles. He is going to get to his own sideline, so that is encouraging. Hopefully he will be okay.
Yeah, it's always a good sign to see them get up on their own accord. Absolutely, hands down their star player, but Chambers is no slouch distributing that football on the offensive side. Here come the Eagles.
Big senior A.J. Velasco with the carry. Going to get the ball out across the 35. Going to pick up about 5.
Second, 5.
The offensive line is really getting a good surge against that front 7.
Going to be Christian Simon here. I think if John Ward was in the touchdown.
How about? Beautiful. Big senior Christian Simon. Boy, don't it feel good for Ray County. It must feel good just to get out there, just a little bit of breathing room with another score on Soddy Daisy.
Hayden Frazier tacks on the extra point, so Ray County back on top here, 14-7, leading the Trojans with 9:42 left in the second quarter. We'll be more sponsors.
State Senator Ken Yeager takes his responsibility to serve very seriously and is guided by one and only one principle: constituents come first. As chairman of the Senate State and Local Government Committee, Ken Yeager has worked hard to protect our taxpayers from unnecessary and wasteful government spending. With Yeager, constituents come first. And as always, go Eagles!
Kickoff fielded at the 5. That is Brandon Davis with a nice return out to the 30. So Elmer's Soddy Daisy evens the score here to begin the second quarter, and Ray County answers right back, retakes the lead with a big run from Christian Simon.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take another look at that run real quick. If we can sneak that in. Power T formation.
Finds a nice gap and then just makes a man miss and has the edge.
We're back to the action.
Touchdown. Chambers is going to connect with Jarvis Smith. Going to pick up about 4 for the Trojans.
You know, really a standard, when a spread option, kick it out to wide out, pick up. Actually, it looks a little closer where that spot is, maybe a little bit over 5 yards on that play.
It's going to be Maynor with the carry on second down. He's going to be met by Bradley Evans. Looked like Mason Reynolds might have also got in on the action there. Chambers going to be... Is that... Is he just broke... Untouched was it, and is going to now force Soddy Daisy into
him in. That was a blitz called up, absolutely, by defensive coordinator Taylor Owenby. He's been working really hard this week to come up with a good defensive scheme to counter this offense, and it looks like, on all but a couple of big plays, he's nailed it.
A nice rugby-style punt from Spencer Gore is going to be touched dead at the Ray County 32. Definitely do not want to breathe any life into Soddy Daisy after they were able to level the score, and then we retook the lead. Doug White answers that call and shuts them down with a huge sack on 3rd and 4. So fresh set. Pemberton under center going to hand it off to A.J. Velasco. It's actually faked. He's rolling out, still got it. Looks back to his left now. Going to try to keep it. Zach Pemberton scrambling around. Now he's out across the 35. Going to be brought down near the 40. Going to have a solid gain in the end.
Great block by Chandler Kaler.
Head coach Mark Pemberton had a word there with his son Zach as he came up from the ground there near the Ray County sideline.
5-yard gain on the play.
It is going to be Christian Simon with the carry here on second down, and he is going to be out across. And he will have an
Simon's on fire tonight.
Christian Simon having a great game here on this huge region matchup against Soddy, as he has found the end zone twice and picks up another first down there. Simon fumbles, recovers his own fumble. But it will be a loss, leaving Ray County with a 2nd and 13. Second and 12 here. Hunt and Simon in the backfield. Pemberton rolls out, looks back to his left, going to connect with Christian Simon, who's got good blocking on the edge.
Shazam, and that was a nice pass from Zach Pemberton. Nice call from head coach Mark Pemberton. Take a second look at this.
Some nice blocking there. Springs Simon forward.
He does find that other block. Lets that blocker catch up.
Velasco with the carry here, taking Soddy Daisy with him.
Uh-oh.
And now it looks like the ball is out, and it is a fumble, and Soddy Daisy has recovered.
And that ball was just stripped right out of the hands. Let's take another look, and I can see him. Yeah, he's in there with both arms ripping and tearing at that ball. That's a tough turnover for the Eagles.
5:48 left here in the first half. Ray County leading Soddy Daisy 14-7. Soddy now with the ball after the A.J. Velasco fumble. Chambers working out of the shotgun. Maynard the lone back in the. Chambers pass intended for Blaylock. Bounces short.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
We want to thank our title sponsor, Professional Therapy Services, for not only being the title sponsor, but also the replays, and also of course our first down and touchdown sponsors, Lazy Boy, halftime and postgame sponsors, Nokia and Tires.
Chambers going to air it. Pass was intended for number 80. That was Hunter Burke. Now be 3rd and 10 for the Trojans. Chambers, plenty of time in the pocket. Going to throw. Four, 5 flags on the field. The officials are going to huddle up here and write a dissertation over the 5 flags. They are marching the ball back towards midfield.
See if you can get an idea of what's
Uh-oh. Here comes another flag. I'm not sure who that was against. as there are players from both teams trying to confer with the officials, and the officials let them know that they need no help.
Looks like Ty Goodwin may have let his emotions get the best of him.
He came off the sideline looking somewhat disgruntled, and now he's getting an earful from one of his coaches.
Preliminary signal, pass interference against Ray County.
Okay. I did not see the pass interference. They're also going to call
an unsportsmanlike against Ray County.
Let's take another look at this play and see if we can spot the passing interference while they're marking this off.
I see a potential hold there.
Yeah, a little bit of holding.
That was the most interesting flag to me that you saw come in at the end of the replay there as Reese had caught the ball and gained 10 yards, as if they were perhaps calling some sort of holding on Ray County.
Or blocking the back or something on the return.
Did not necessarily see the pass interference, though.
No, I mean, he just high pointed it up at the top.
I did. Of course, they'll have no indication of who it was against in terms of which Ray County defender, but we would assume it was not against Reese Cooley. Perhaps I wasn't sure who that was in there with him. Might have run into the Soddy Daisy receiver. Regardless, the end result is now a 1st and 10 for Soddy at the Ray County 37. Soddy Daisy's so upset about it, they're going to have to call a timeout now to calm down. 5:23 left here in the second quarter. Strange turn of events there, as it would have been a Ray County turnover now. First down for Soddy Daisy inside of Ray County side of the field. Ray County leads Soddy 14-7. We'll be back after a quick sponsor.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence. Offering Healthy Choices education for middle and high school, we believe that every child can succeed. We have resources for parents, too. For more information, contact Tiffany Soyster at 775-0019.
Hold right there, Brian.
Chambers going to air it out. Going to connect with Jarvis Allen. Correction, Jarvis Smith, who is going to pick up another Soddy Daisy first down. So Soddy Daisy taking advantage of the Ray County pass interference and then the unsportsmanlike call. Threatening to score here. Chambers' pass intended for Blaylock. Going to fall incomplete. Second and 10 now for the Trojans. Chambers looks over the middle, and there's going to be a flag on that one as Reese Cooley bumped in to Bo Blaylock right around the 2-yard line. The Ray County faithful voicing their displeasure, perhaps thinking the ball was uncatchable. Regardless, you got to show some self-discipline there if you're Reese and do your best not to bump into Blaylock. I don't know if his momentum just carried him into him, but it's going to be a pass interference and a 1st and goal for the Trojans. They'll actually spot it at the 11, so it'll be 1st and 10 from there. So Ray County with some costly penalties here in the second half of the second quarter. It's going to be Ty Beck who takes the snap and going to keep it. And he's going to be down inside the 5. Inching Soddy even closer.
Brian, you can take this opportunity and try to get them down to the 5, maybe, just to get away from that tunnel a little bit more. Not get something.
So it's going to be a keep once again by Ty Beck, who's going to dive into the end zone and score for Soddy Daisy.
So just a horrible turn of events for Ray County, as go from what could have been what looked to be an interception to a handful of penalties and a couple of good plays by Soddy Daisy, and now you have what looks like is about to be a tied game. And that one is, ooh.
Going to just barely sneak inside the right upright. And Soddy Daisy has knotted up here. 4:01 left in the opening half. Soddy Daisy 14, Ray County 14. We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
So Soddy Daisy ties it up here. Locked in at 14 all, Ray County, Soddy Daisy. As we mentioned, a huge region matchup. Relatively short kick is going to be fielded at the 25 by Aubrey Smith.
Hey, Brian, do me a favor. Just sit tight right there.
They're going to say Ray County called for the fair catch. Christian Simon going to get the carry here on first down. Good hard run by Simon. So he's going to get out across the 30.
Just over 3.5 minutes to go in the half, and you know, I would certainly suspect Coach Pemberton is not looking to put the ball back in the hands of Chambers, Beck, and company.
I would think not. Ray County does have all 3 timeouts. Soddy Daisy has 1. Soddy Daisy will be getting the kickoff in the third quarter. Zach Pemberton going to keep it now. And he's going to scramble out of bounds across the 40, and he will have a Ray County Lazy Boy first down. A.J. Velasco with the run. Going to pick up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Check.
Pemberton looking to hand it off here to Christian Simon. The play is going to be whistled dead.
On the field.
And a flag as well.
Should I say something again?
It's a false start against the Golden Eagles. So 2nd and 14 for Ray County after the false start. Hunt and Velasco in the backfield. Pemberton looking to throw. He's going to air it out. Intended for Christian Simon, and now here comes a flag with perhaps a pass interference against Soddy.
You know, really what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
And Elmer, I have no idea what that means, so I'm going to assume it means something along the lines of, well, if it happened to us, it should happen to them too. And the goose has been gandered, Elmer.
Yes, sir.
And the gander goosed, as it is a pass interference, question mark, against Soddy Daisy. You hear of makeup calls from time to time. Perhaps we might be getting one there. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles at the 50. Handoff going to go to Christian Simon. Still on his feet, breaking a couple tackles out across the 40. Still finding ahead for yards. Going to get inside the Soddy 35 for a Ray County lazy boy first down. Looks like Soddy is going to spend their final timeout of the half here. 2:01 left, Ray County 14, Soddy Daisy 14. We'll be back in just a moment.
When you want the best in local football, you want the Ray County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
Hi, I'm Dustin Henderson, owner and operator of Henderson Home Inspection, serving Ray County and all surrounding counties. A home inspection covers the major components of a home: crawl space, foundation, the roof, exterior features, electrical, HVAC, and plumbing, and everything in between. The cost of a home inspection is on average 0.002% of the cost of the home. Why leave the chance that there's a surprise that costs you thousands after you move in? So if you're looking at buying, selling, or just want to make a maintenance plan on your home, give me a call, 423-208-5781. And check us out on Facebook. And now I don't have but one more thing to say. How about them Eagles?
Ray County back out of the Soddy timeout. There's going to be a flag here. Play will be stopped dead. And there's going to be encroachment against the Trojans, as they're going to gift the Golden Eagles 5 yards.
I'm sorry to say I was a little concerned that may have been a movement. False start on the offense.
Ray County out of that familiar power tee here. It is Velasco, Hunt, and Simon, the three amigos in the backfield. The official waiting, I believe, for the play clock to be reset to 2:01 as the second was unnecessarily run off on the encroachment. We're all set now. Pemberton under center, going to hand it off here to Christian Simon, who's going to be stood up around the 27. Picks up maybe a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 4. And Elmer with Soddy Daisy getting the ball in the second half. You got to think Coach Pemberton looking to add some points here heading in to the half. Zach going to keep it here. Looks back to his left now. Now he's going to have to scramble around in the backfield. Still on his feet. And now going to be brought down around the 30 for a small loss. And Ray County now is going to be forced to call a timeout to stop the clock. We'll take one with them. We'll be back. It's 14-all with just over a minute left in the second quarter.
It all starts with a good foundation. Because if your foundation is solid, it'll take care of itself for many years to come. Hey, Charlie, I really appreciate all your help.
Man, I'm glad to do it, Coach. That is one heck of a mailbox.
Brick by brick.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
And Elmer, hopefully that cement won't dry too quickly on Butch's mailbox as, of course, the Vols take on the Gamecocks of South Carolina, a noon ESPN game tomorrow. And, you know, Elmer, the last couple times that coaches have been dismissed from UT, it has come after a South Carolina loss. As I mentioned last week, and it looks like Christian Simon is going to pick up a huge Ray County Lazy Boy first down. You're distracting me with these Butch Jones ads, Elmer. Important moments of the game.
Yeah, just a minute. This is huge. This is huge to close this half with a score.
I wish Butch and the Vols all the best. We'll leave them alone the rest of the night. Go Vols, kinda. Handoff here goes to A.J. Velasco, who's going to get inside the red zone. Clock continues to run. Coach Pemberton has 2 timeouts at his disposal. Clock shows 50 seconds now. 2nd and 5. Pemberton under center. Hurry up offense here. Handoff going to go to Christian Simon, who's out across the 15. Going to be brought out around the 12-yard line. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock, and he will have.
And that's really how you run a hurry-up offense with the, with the power T.
They're going to give Christian Simon a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
.41 seconds remaining in the half.
Pemberton going to hand it off here to Christian Simon, who's out now at the 5. Going to be met by a host of Soddy defenders. And Coach Pemberton will call another timeout here with 31 seconds left in the second quarter. So the second quarter here coming to an exciting end, Elmer. Ray County looking to take the lead. As we mentioned, Soddy will be getting the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And at this time, I'd like to encourage you to be sure to hang around for our halftime show featuring Tennessee High School football guru Cam Meadows. We'll be here for first half game analysis and look at other scores along the way. Also, the Ray County Golden Eagle Marching Band. And also we're going to have Miss Villa Edwards of the Ray County Touchdown Club come up and share some ideas and suggestions how you can get involved, how you can help the Eagles continue to support this program. So we're really excited to have her and always excited to hear from Cam Meadows at halftime. And, hey, such a really hats off. I've said it before, I'm not much of a naturally a big band person, That's just my shortcomings. But, man, I've been so impressed with Ray County Golden Eagle Marching Band this.
And it's going to be Zach Pemberton with the keep. He's going to scoot in for a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown.
Shazam! Zach Pemberton to close the half. Let's take another look at this play by Zach. And our main cameraman, Johnny Cannon, said, hey, the play even faked him out. He got lost there just for a moment, but that's a big touchdown for Zach.
Jig Frazier tacks on the extra point. And Ray County with a huge touchdown here as the second quarter winds down, now leading Soddy Daisy 21-14.
So we will take a break. We'll be right back in just a moment. It's 21-4.
Hello, my name is Keith Butt, and I'm the youth pastor at New Union Baptist Church. We are a church that is for Ray County, and that includes our students from Dayton and the surrounding communities. Our goal is to bring our students one step closer to Jesus so that they look more and more like Him. If you are a teenager, we would love to see you on Wednesday nights at 6:30, and we would like to invite all of you to join us on Sunday at either our 8:30 or 11 o'clock services. Hopefully we'll see you here, and I look forward to seeing you and your students at the Ray County football games.
So Ray County with a short, almost pooch-type punt there, fielded at the Soddy Daisy 32. Just 23.7 seconds showing here in the second quarter. Ray County getting ahead, 21-14, looking to get to the house here at the half with the lead. Soddy out of timeouts. They're in quite a strange formation here as they have one player back, way back past the 20. They're going to run a trick play. Now Ty Beck keeps it. He's got some room on the sideline. He's going to get out across the 45 and will pick up a Soddy Daisy first down. We will see if they do a hurry-up offense. They're going to barely have any time once the clock starts on the chain reset. As it has now. Chambers going to air it out. Another hook and ladder trickeration here from Soddy. There is a flag on the play. It is going to be an offensive pass interference against Soddy. That will back them up. And now with just 8 seconds left here in the quarter, it'll be 1st and 25 from their own 32. They're going to run that same formation they did the trick play on, but they're going to take a knee here, and that will send us to the half where Ray County leads in this big region contest. Ray County 21, Soddy Daisy 14.
All right, and we are going to do our best to catch Coach Mark Pemberton.
He's going to have a word with the officials before we can get to him. Not exactly sure. I think he wanted to make sure that one of our players apologized for a previous unsportsmanlike contact.
Hey guys, I'm not getting any audio from you right now. You got it turned down, Brian?
So Ray County with the 21-14 lead here going into the half. Senior night here in Evansville. We're going to send it down now as we have Larissa Cannon going to be standing by with Ray County head coach Mark Pemberton.
Yeah, here he comes. We're going to patch them in.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on.
You're good, you're good.
What's on the scoreboard? Tell us about these penalties.
Well, I mean, you know, we had a couple of holding penalties that killed us on the drive once, and then, you know, we've had some silly penalties, so we got to just iron that out, keep our mouths shut, and do a better job in the second half. Happy with our effort. I think our effort's been fantastic. Defense has done well. I think they missed an interference on us out there when Cooley intercepted it, but you know, that's the way it goes, I guess. But you know, got to wipe these scores off the board, come back at 0-0, got to win the half.
All right, Coach, I'll let you get to it. Thanks so much. All right, guys, we're going to get down to the band here. They're going to go ahead. Soddy Daisy only brought a pep band, so Ray County is taking the field first.
All right, thank you for that, Larissa. As always, wonderful sideline reporting for us. The Ray County Golden Eagle Marching Band is getting ready. We're about to get ready to start the Nokian Tires halftime show. So hang with us. We'll be right back with the Ray County Golden Eagle Marching Band, and then, of course, Cameron Meadows, the Tennessee High School football guru. Hang with us. Ray County leads 21-14.
Kuuleeko mittaus?
Mittaus kuulee.
Mikä oli keskinopeus?
Vedon keskinopeus on 186,269 ja on uusi maailmanennätys.
I'm coming home.
Ray County High School Band is led by Director pregame meal sponsors are
All right, I'm very happy to be joined here in the press box with Miss Villa Edwards, the president of the Ray County Touchdown Club. Villa, hey, this has been a heck of a game so far. It's good to see the Eagles on top.
Yes, it is. Very exciting.
Don't forget, next week is an off week for our Ray County football team.
The Eagles are leading 21-14 at the half. But Villa, I'm glad you came up. I really wanted to talk to you tell us just a little bit about what's involved in being the president of the Touchdown Club. What's your week look like for as part of being the president of the Touchdown Club?
Well, we have a lot of activity ongoing. People don't realize that it's not just Friday night when we show up to sell T-shirts and hot dogs and popcorn and those kind of things. There's a lot of planning that goes on constantly. Lots of trips to Sam's, coordination with our folks that do our hats and our T-shirts and cowbells and all those things that we have available at the games. There's never a dull moment, but we get to meet and be involved with lots of people, so it's always fun, never a dull moment.
And you do have some awesome, awesome shirts, Eagle gear. I mean, only the best in the county as far as Eagle gear is concerned, as far as hats, shirts. And tell me a little bit about the new shirts that are for our armed services.
Well, we have a couple of shirts tonight that came out. We were showing them off in the beginning of the season, had several pre-orders. We have two shirts. One is for our military veterans, and one is for our active troops. So one of the things that we talked about back in the summer was making these available. What we want to do for the active troops is to send those out to our recently graduated seniors and those players that have come on before, not just players but active military. So we're gonna send those out. We've had lots of pre-orders on the veteran shirts. My husband David, he's got one on tonight, and several of the fellas who had pre-ordered couldn't wait to stop and pick theirs up. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah, and there's really a couple of recently graduated Golden Eagles that have gone into the armed services. One really comes to mind, Dylan Smith. He happens to be watching out there.
Yes.
What a heart that young man has. When it was gut check time,
yes,
it was unlimited supply.
Non-stop. So I've got one with Dylan's name on it ready to send out. We also have Titus Hale, who was a senior last year, one to send out to him as well. Several other names that have been submitted, so we want to make sure they get one in their hands and get to have a little piece of home maybe with them wherever they are.
And what would the proceeds go to from these sales?
So the main thing, a lot of people don't realize that what you see the boys wearing, I don't know if you notice at other schools you might see that boys may have mismatched socks and tennis shoes, and those things are okay. Sometimes, we provide everything that you see out there on the field, their pads, their helmets, their all of their gear either comes from the Board of Education, who contributes a certain amount, or what we raise with the T-shirts that we're selling and the popcorn. Every little thing goes back specifically into our team. All of those gears, even the sideline electrical equipment that we've been able to institute this year, that all came directly from the proceeds of what we're able to sell. So we've heard a lot from the folks about wanting higher quality with their hats and their shirts and those kind of things. So I think we've delivered in a big way this year. Most of the things that we've had pre-ordered, or we've had pre-orders on some things, but most of the things that we've created and brought out have just flew out before we could even put it out on the table. So we've got new long sleeves and all kinds of stuff tonight. So we hope everybody comes by.
Absolutely, and not only can they find you here at every home game, but also you're going to be at a special event in Spring City this weekend.
Yes, next Saturday actually. The 21st.
Next Saturday. Forgive me. Yes.
They're having a fall festival down in Spring City. Lots of entertainment, sponsored by the Spring City Chamber of Commerce. I'm excited about it. This is going to be the second annual event, I understand. So we're going to be out there with our gear, and I'm sure we'll con David into making some popcorn and having some drinks and those kind of things for everybody coming through.
So if somebody's out there interested in, they're looking to come out and see how they can support the Touchdown Club, what's the best way to get in touch? I know you guys have a thriving group on Facebook for the really inside team for parents and extended really hardcore fans.
Yes, you can always find us on the Ray County Touchdown Club page on Facebook. We also have an RCHS Touchdown Twitter account. It's very active. Response time is just about instantaneous. So if it's not me, it'll be one of us who respond and lead you in the right direction. We're always looking for folks who are excited and love our boys and our coaches and our team as much as we do. So we have open arms and ready for the next volunteers to come on and help reinforce us.
You know, a lot of these programs, hey, I know from whether it be middle school soccer or basketball for my daughter, it's not necessarily cheap for your kid to play in a sport, but for the hard work that you guys do, essentially work it almost like a full-time job. I'm so thankful. We're so blessed to have you and all the volunteers, the people that put their heart and soul into helping these young men have everything they need and then some. You know, it's just amazing. The other teams, you know, it's a $500, you know, entry barrier just to play.
Exactly, and that's what somebody from another school was kind of interviewing me yesterday about some things, and what we've estimated with our helmets and our uniforms and all the things that go with it, workout gear and that kind of thing per player, it's about $1,400 to $1,500, and some teams not far away from us do charge an $1,000 or a $1,200 entry fee for their kids to be able to play on the high school football team. So we try to never have anything affect the players and their families. We want to deliver for them, so I think we have and do in a big way and plan on doing that for a long time to come.
Well, Villa, thank you so much for coming up. We'd love to have you back again.
Thank you.
And thanks again.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right, so without further ado, we will kick it over to Tennessee High School football guru, Cameron Meadows. Big Cam, what's happening? What are some of the things that are popping out to you right now, the first half stats-wise?
Actually, Mr. Yarborough, who keeps our official stats, leaned in and talked to me for a second, said that Christian Simon right now is only 13 yards away from 1,000 yards on the season, so rushing. But individual stats first half, Simon went for 98 yards in the first half on 14 carries, 1 touchdown. A.J. Velasco went 51 yards on 7 attempts, had 1 fumble. Pemberton, 16 yards, 6 attempts, 1 touchdown, 1 fumble. And then Brandon Hunt had 1 yard on 2 carries for 166. Pemberton going 2 of 4, 41 yards passing, 1 touchdown. And Christian Simon had both of those catches in 41 yards. Looking, you know, I've had a lot of people text me about the playoff situation that we're looking at. It's pretty simple for our region. If Ray County wins tonight, Ray County secures the second place spot in the region, and we will host a home game. From there, the way things are going right now, looking at the scoreboard, Catholic is leading Walker Valley. So if Ray County wins and Soddy loses, that sets up a big showdown, a winner-take-all game between Walker Valley and Soddy Daisy. The winner gets into the playoffs. The loser goes home for the winner. Right now, it looks like Knox Catholic is going to be your number 1 seed no matter what. I don't see Lenoir City giving them much trouble in their last region game coming up here. But let's just take a look around the area. Knox Catholic is currently beating Walker Valley 42-0 in the second quarter. Some other scores from the area that kind of we're keeping an eye on as far as playoffs go. Knox Fulton is currently beating Campbell County 44-7. You know, the region that we're paired with is, you know, still up in the air. I think the 4 teams that are in the playoffs for that region is kind of decided, but where they're going to finish is kind of still up in the air. Oak Ridge and Fulton have to play the last week. I think that'll be the determining factor between who's 1 and 2. If I had to take a wild guess, it would be the winner of that game will be 1 or 2. then you'll probably have Knox West and then Campbell County sitting there at 4. So there's a chance that Campbell could jump up to 3rd and Knox West fall to 4th, but they're still kind of fighting it out in that area. Looking kind of towards down the road here. Well, it looks like we're getting ready to kick off, so I'm going to hand it back over to Cam Lane here.
Thank you, Cam. We will absolutely look forward to hearing back from you in the post-game show.
Fantastic job, as always, by Guru Meadows. Ray County
Love the
football.
Meadows. Love the Guru.
A walk in the Meadows?
He truly is.
Is that his segment now? A walk in the Meadows? No, I don't. We'll work on it. We'll work out a name. So, Elmer,
We need something a little bit more edgy, maybe.
Okay. An exciting first half here in Evansville. Ray County leading Soddy Daisy 21-14. What did you see in that first half? Of course, we heard from Coach Pemberton. He said he was very proud of the boys' effort. Need to go and iron out some of the penalties that we experienced and, maybe be a little bit more self-disciplined. But overall, he was pleased. What did you see, and what do you think Ray County has to do to come out on top here?
Well, just keep finding ways to stop that offensive attack from Soddy Daisy and keep moving the ball and running that clock on offense. That's pretty much, that's not really an in-depth answer, but it's pretty much a basic rundown of what we need to keep doing to stay in this game and stay ahead in this game.
So Chambers going to connect here with Richardson, and he is going to pick up a Soddy Daisy first down.
Complete to Richardson. Brought down by Goodwin at the 49. First down, Trojans.
At this time, I'd like to give thanks to one of our big sponsors, big supporter of Ray County football, but also has a love for Soddy Daisy, is kind of a sponsor that we share with the Soddy Daisy community, and that's Justin McCosh with McCosh Landscaping and Supply. Justin does a lot of work for clients and that's a big stop for Ray County.
Maynard swallowed up. I believe that was Chandler Kaler. Going to knock the Trojans back 5 yards for a loss. It'll be 2nd and 15 now for Soddy.
At McCosh Landscaping, he's all about turning your outdoor spaces into beautiful places, and he can do it. He's got a great team down there. If you're looking to have some work done.
Chambers looking to air it out. He is hit as he throws. It's going to be incomplete, and now 3rd and 15.
Let's see who got the pressure. I believe that was Chase Suttles. We're getting a report that had the pressure.
Chambers going to throw here, connects with Ty Beck, who's going to be hit at the 50. Knocked out of bounds there by Doug White, and it'll be 4th and 9 for Soddy Daisy.
So 4th and 8, what looks like a big stop for Ray County, but you never know. They're at midfield. They are going to punt. And I can assure you the Trojans would love, as on fire in what they have going on this year, they would love to make the most of it with a win over Ray County.
Soddy's actually going to burn a timeout here. 10:01 left in the 3rd quarter. Ray County 21, Soddy 14. We'll be back in just a moment.
Justin came out. We walked the land. We looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com.
Christian Simon dropping back to receive the punt for the Golden Eagles. The punter unable to get the snap. It was low, and he was unable to get it up and kick it, and he's going to be dropped, and Ray County will take over on a turnover on downs.
Wow, and that's a huge exclamation point on that defensive stand by Ray County. He's going to be hit by Ty Goodwin first. Came back from that linebacker position, essentially untouched.
Christian Simon with the carry here on first down. He has the edge. He's at the 40. Going to try to run through a defender. Going to get all the way to the 30. And he's going to run right into our cameraman, Brian Kamer, on the sideline. But he has a Ray County Lazy Boy first down. Brandon Hunt with the carry here.
Hunt carry straight ahead. Second and 8.
They're going to give Hunt 2 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 8.
We'd also like to thank our sponsors for as part of sponsoring this broadcast. We are very proud to.
Zach Pemberton going to keep it here on 2nd down. Sorry to interrupt you there, Elmer.
Certainly.
And he is going to have another Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
Very soon we will. Big run by Zach Pemberton. He is certainly managing this offense well tonight against the Trojans. As part of our sponsors, very soon we'll be presenting a $2,500 check to Coach Mark Pemberton and the Ray County football program, made possible by our great sponsors. We're very happy to do that. Last year we gave $2,000 to the program. From our support of our sponsors, it's kind of baked into our sponsorship because we want to give back to the program. And this year we're very happy to give $2,500 to the program. So we definitely thank our sponsors for that support.
2nd and 9 here for the Golden Eagles. Handoff goes to Christian Simon. Battling ahead. Going to get out to the 15, pick up maybe 2 yards. We'll call it 3rd and 7.
And you heard Cameron Meadows at halftime. Christian Simon has now passed 1,000 yards for his senior season in Week 9. So
great year for Simon. He gets the carry here again on 3rd down.
Simon carries. Brought down by Maynard. Jenkins.
So it'll be 4th and about 5 here for the Golden Eagles. Decision time for Coach Mark Pemberton.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Looks like he is going to run on Hayden Frazier and the special teams unit to attempt.
They're saying 4 and 6 on the
what will be a
scoreboard here.
35-yarder. Correction, it'll be about a 32-yarder. The kick is up, and it is good. Hayden Frazier tacks on 3 for the Golden Eagles.
Shazam, Hayden Frazier. You just see Coach Mark Pemberton loving that on the sidelines, showing some love to Colton Edwards and the rest of that offensive line that will play a huge role in that drive and really played a huge role in paving the way all night for Simon and company. So with that, we're going to take a quick break.
Ray County now leading 24-14.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
Brady Rice with a good deep kick that is going to travel all the way in the end zone.
That's really the 1-2 punch right there with Brady Rice and Hayden Frazier in the kicking. You know, pre-game they were both chipping away at 40-yarders with Coach Pemberton standing right there behind them, kind of seeing who was Chig did edge him out in that little contest, but both of them had some good kicks. So Chig got the honors of kicking that field goal, and he
Soddy Daisy continues to go to their playmaker, Beck.
So this Ty Beck, he was named earlier this season, I believe, after the Knox Catholic game. He was named Chattanooga Times Free Press Player of the Week, which is a pretty prestigious honor given in the whole Chattanooga area. It was rightfully so. He's had a great season. Thus far, the Eagles have been able to contain him.
Beck with the ball. Once again here on second down, he is going to dive ahead and pick up a Soddy Daisy first down.
Throw down by Smith. First down, Trojans.
Chambers in the pocket, airs it out. The pass is going to, looks like it's going to be intercepted by Aubrey Smith. A jump ball into a crowded Ray County interception, Aubrey Smith. Ray County with a big turnover. It's going to be Christian Simon with the carry here on first down. He's going to get out across the 40 and have a Ray County Lazy Boy first down. There is now a late flag back near the line of scrimmage.
Preliminary signal. Personal foul. Face mask against Soddy Daisy. Personal foul. Restriction holding against Ray County. Those penalties offset. Will replay the down.
Offsetting penalties against Ray County and Soddy Daisy will result in a replay of down.
Hey, let's take this time. I would love to see this interception by Aubrey Smith. See Chambers setting his men. He's really stepping back, and he really leans into this one and just really throws it up for grabs. essentially a Hail Mary play. In the good hands of Aubrey Smith with a cast and all. Comes out with it.
A great play by Aubrey Smith. Christian Simon going to dive ahead for 5. Brandon Hunt going to pick up a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
Love to see Hunt start rumbling. Look at Big Hunt coming in here. He's had a heck of a 3 weeks. Hats off to that young man. He's really just been steamrolling and eating it up right up the middle on teams. So they are really loading the box. You look at Soddy Daisy's front 7. Wow, they are stacking the box.
Christian Simon with a carry here. Gets out across the Soddy Daisy 45. Going to be stopped just shy of a first down marker. Brandon Hunt going to move the chains once again for another Ray County Lazy Boy first down. Four minutes left here in the third quarter. Clock running. Ray County is too, trying to eat up as much field and clock as they can. Christian Simon with the carry here on first down. Picks up maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Golden Eagles. Zach Pemberton going to keep it here. He's out across the 35. And Zach Pemberton with some impressive runs tonight.
Absolutely, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and looks like 1.5 or 2 yards. Another big run by Zach. I believe that was a read option.
Handoff goes here to Christian Simon, and now there is a late flag well after the whistle.
Simon carries. Brought down to 33. There's a marker on the field.
That's a little sensitive to throw a marker.
We still don't know who it's against, Elmer, so I'm not
I think it's on Brandon Hunt.
Okay, I didn't see exactly what happened there.
Let's get the call, and then we'll run a replay real fast. The Golden Eagles are already marching backwards. Basically, there's a little bit of activity coming out of the pile, and he helped one of the Trojans
up off the field, off the turf? Or?
Yeah, out of the pile and back into his territory. Let's just take a quick look at this while they're sorting this out. No, they're. Hold on just a second. Let me see if we can get this. Yeah, you can see right here. No, we didn't quite catch it there in that replay. They're looking for the first down. It's a little short of the first down.
So it's going to be 4th down and less than 5 chain links here for the Golden Eagles. Soddy Daisy trying to decide if they want to accept the penalty against Ray County or force them into a 4th down situation. So it's a dead ball, personal foul. I think it is against Brandon Hunt, we believe. Sorry, my Friday the 13th brain there had turned around. It is still 4th down, Elmer. 4th and 14 now for the Golden Eagles as the special teams will run on. It looks like Chandler Kaler will drop back to punt. It's going to be a fair catch at the 20 by Blaylock. So 1st down here for Soddy Daisy. Chambers looking to his sidelines to get the call. Waiting for the officials. Looks like we're set now. Chambers out of the shotgun. Gonna take the snap. Gonna hand it off to Maynor, who's gonna be hit hard. That is Doug White and Chandler Kaler who wrap him up and drop him for a loss.
Yeah, it looks like he was actually chased down by Bradley Evans, who had the first hand on him, and Doug cleaned it up.
Chambers, time in the pocket now. He's going to scramble out. He's got some space. He's going to run for it. Still on his feet. And going to be hit late. And it will be a late hit out of bounds against Ray County. Coach Pemberton not very happy.
No.
And, we asked Coach Pemberton about some of these penalties at the half. I'm not sure if he's mad at the official here or his own player. Regardless, a couple unsportsmanlike conducts now against Ray County and now a late hit. You just got to show a little bit more restraint and self-discipline if you're the Golden Eagle there.
No, I think that was a bad call, Kim. I watched that close. That was Will Massengale. He actually tried to avoid the runner, and he just clipped him on the back end.
I think Elmer's got a little bit of a bleeding heart there. He is no less than 100 yards away from the call where the official made it less than 5 yards away, but I understand that, and perhaps you were right.
Yeah, I know Will. He would not have hit him out of bounds like that.
Oh, Elmer. Minute 36 left here in the 3rd quarter. Soddy Daisy now with the ball at midfield, trailing the Golden Eagles 24-14. Chambers going to air it out. It's going to be caught. I believe that is Bo Blaylock with the catch. So
they went back. they definitely made the most of that penalty, went back and
and whether or not, Elmer, I'm giving you a hard time, whether or not it happened or not, 2 instances now where Ray County, as Ty Beck going to get inside the 5, has kind of shot themselves here in the foot in the third quarter. Whether or not Brandon Hunt's was excessive, and then whether or not actually, who was it with the call?
Will Massengale,
Will Massengale. It's one of those situations where, it was called very tightly in the first half, some questionable calls. I think you just have to be extra careful, unfortunately, and kind of take the teeth out a little bit of your aggression. Ty Beck with the carry here on 1st and goal. He is going to be stopped just shy of the goal line. You just got to be extra careful, I think. And like I said, it indeed might not have been a penalty, but given the circumstances, it is now definitely costing the Golden Eagles as Soddy is threatening to score here before the end of the third quarter. And it is going to be Ty Beck now who gets into the end zone for Soddy Daisy. Touchdown. The extra point is up and good. So with 36 seconds left here in the third quarter, the score now Ray County 24, Soddy Daisy 21. We've got ourselves a ball game here going into the final quarter, Elmer.
Absolutely.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
Simon and Smith back for the kick. Aubrey Smith going to field it around the 22. Makes a move, gets out to the side, being grabbed by the back of his jersey. Going to be drugged down around the Ray County 42, where the Golden Eagles will take over on offense. Pemberton looking to throw here. He's going to deliver a strike to Christian Simon.
I believe that's...
Sorry, correction. Yeah. That's Caleb Laws with the catch. 28.
Absolutely, and we haven't heard a lot out of Caleb for the last few games, and it's good to see what an excellent play call by Coach Mark Pemberton.
Taking a shot here on first down.
And let's take another look at this play. They're absolutely loading the box.
It looks like
on Ray County, and Pemberton made them pay for it that time.
Coach Pemberton looks like he is going to elect to let the clock run out here. About 10 seconds left in the third quarter, so it is going to be Ray County 24, Soddy Daisy 21. Head again to the fourth and final quarter as the fours begin to rise on the sidelines and in the crowd here. The final quarter, what it all comes down to in this big region matchup. Golden Eagles on top, 24-21. We'll be back in just a moment.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
Yeah, when the fourth quarter comes around, you know, our minds start drifting. Start thinking about those big bimbo burgers and pancakes, waffles, sausage, bacon, all that good stuff. And you know how I roll. Sausage and bacon. When I go the breakfast route, here comes the Eagles.
Handoff goes to A.J. Velasco, who's going to make a move at the 15. A.J. Velasco is going to get to the end zone for a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown.
Shazam, A.J. Velasco. And tell me that kid don't have heart. A.J. was, we thought he might have been done earlier in the season. He had several concussions, came back, insisted on playing. He got cleared first and foremost, but you know he wanted to play. He loves the game, loves these Eagles. He's back, and what an impact he's made since he's returned.
So there's a flag here before the point after.
Before the point after, that will give us a little bit of an opportunity to take a look at this touchdown run by Velasco. Once again, here he's coming around the edge.
Preliminary signal, substitution infraction against Soddy Daisy. Penalty is declined. Goodwin to snap. Cooley to hold. Frazier to his hit.
So now Frazier on for the point after. And it is good. So 11:50 left here in the contest. Ray County leading Soddy Daisy 31-21.
So with a little bit of a scare after that Beck touchdown, we do have a little bit. AJ is able to give us a little bit more breathing room as we really dig into this final quarter. With that,
we'll go to our sponsors and be back in just a moment.
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
At Lazy Boy, we have an award-winning safety program. World-class safety performance requires that all 1,400 American craftsmen work safely each and every day. Safety commitment is safety excellence. Safety excellence is team commitment. We want you to be part of this team. Go Eagles.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
Brady Rice with a good kick, filled it at the 5.
And that was Christian Simon with the tackle for Ray County.
So first down here for Soddy. Chambers buying some time in the pocket, going to run now. There is a flag, might have been a hold back at the line of scrimmage. Looks like it is going to be a hold against the Trojans.
And then a passing interference against Ray County. That's kind of strange because if it hadn't been for the hold, there would have never been a passing interference because there would have been a sack. So
yeah, I don't know, Elmer.
Yeah, that's one for Meadows.
Yeah, we have to bring Meadows in on that next time. Get the official understanding there. So it's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Chambers going to hand it off here to Ty Burke, who gets out across the 40. Going to pick up a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, this time I'd like to tell you how much I'm proud of you for sticking to it with your diet. And
it's over. I don't know if I told you earlier.
Yeah, you did, but you know I know what you went through, and that was a really harsh diet.
It was
what we put you through.
It was not a lot of fun, Elmer.
Watching us eat at post-game meals, and
that's right. I may actually join you in some post-game food tonight. We'll have to see if I have any hunger built up. Chambers connects there to Maynor. That'll be Soddy Daisy first down. Just over 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Soddy Daisy trying to make a comeback here against the Golden Eagles. Chambers looking, got a man in the middle. It is dropped. That is Jarvis Smith, who's had a couple catches already tonight. Just turned and started running with the ball before he had possession. Chambers getting the call in from his coaches on the sidelines. 5 seconds left on the game clock now. 3 play clock correction. Gets it off now. He's being chased down. Ball takes a deflection. That was Chandler Kaler who got a hand on it.
Yeah, the walls closed in for him that time with pressure coming from both sides. All from those 3 down linemen.
So a big third down here for Soddy Daisy at the Ray County 45. Chambers rolls back, sits in the pocket, going to deliver a strike now. Nobody there as he knocks over the 30-yard line marker. Incomplete, and now 4th and 10 for Soddy. And it looks like it is go time for the Trojans. 9:49 left. And they're going to go for it inside the Ray County territory. Chambers steps back, throws it, connects this time. They're going to say incomplete. They're going to say that Burke was out of bounds, and it will be a turnover on downs to Ray County.
Yeah, despite a Trojans coach trying to help them with that call. Very close, hard for me to see it on that replay.
Zach Pemberton going to keep it here. He's going to be swallowed up in the backfield for a loss.
Pemberton met in the backfield. Loss of 5, 2nd and 15.
Maybe a missed block or possibly 2 on that play.
Ray County going to eat up as much of the clock as they can here. Going to take a timeout right before the delay of game penalty. So 8:53 left here in the fourth quarter. It's Ray County 31, Soddy Daisy 21. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
State Senator Ken Yeager takes his responsibility to serve very seriously and is guided by one and only one principle: constituents come first. As chairman of the Senate State and Local Government Committee, Ken Yeager has worked hard to protect our taxpayers from unnecessary and wasteful government spending. With Yeager, constituents come first. And as always, go Eagles.
Watching Ray County football. Or are you?
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you.
And we're back here. 2nd and long for Ray County. Christian Simon with the carry. He's got the edge. There are a couple flags now. They're going to say it was a hold against the Golden Eagles.
Let's take another look.
Yeah, you can't really
can't
take your guy to the ground like that. Well, you can if you're
like a pancake
if you're strong enough. I think he might have had him in an illegal position. I don't know.
Are you saying Brandon Hunt's not strong enough?
Oh, I think Brandon Hunt is plenty strong enough. I'm not sure. Yeah.
But this is going to put the Eagles way back with that spot foul. Second and 23.
Zach Pemberton dropped for a big loss. It is going to be 3rd and forever here for the Golden Eagles. 32 will be the official yardage for the Golden Eagles to pick up the first down. So Christian Simon going to carry it here. And it'll now be 4th and long for the Golden Eagles.
It's absolutely 4th and a country mile for Ray County. 4th and 33. Chandler Kaler back to punt for Ray County.
Kaler with a good punt. It is fielded around the 38, and there is a late flag around where the ball was caught.
Yes. So that is going to be a holding call against Soddy Daisy.
Trojans at the 28.
So first down here for Soddy Daisy. 7:01 showing left in the 4th quarter. Ray County up 10.
Brought down by Rice. 2nd, 2.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 now for Soddy. Chambers going to air it out. Pass is caught by Jarvis Smith, who is going to get into the end zone for a Soddy Daisy touchdown.
Let's take another look. He just gets half a step ahead of who I think was Doug White.
Soddy Daisy closing the gap quickly here.
So that was a 34-second strike for the Trojans.
It's a high snap, but the point after is good. So now with 6:27 left in the 4th quarter, it's Ray County 31, Soddy 28. Things are getting pretty close, Sarah Elmore. We'll be back in just a moment.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
Hi, I'm Dustin Henderson, owner and operator of Henderson Home Inspection, serving Ray County and all surrounding counties. A home inspection covers the major components of a home: crawl space, foundation, the roof, exterior features, electrical, HVAC, and plumbing, and everything in between. The cost of a home inspection is on average 0.002% of the cost of the home. Why leave to chance that there is a surprise that costs you thousands after you move in? So if you're looking at buying, selling, or just want to make a maintenance plan on your home, give me a call, 423-208-5781, and check us out on Facebook. And now I don't have but one more thing to say. How about them Eagles?
That was a word from the #1 home inspector in Ray County and the surrounding areas, Henderson Home Inspection with Dustin Henderson.
Aubrey Smith takes the kickoff. He's out across the 40 now, going to be brought down.
And another flag.
Some Ray County fans upset, perhaps a late hit against the Trojans. There is a flag.
You know, these are one of those games that it seems to, the ref seems to take into their own hands, and it's not just calls against Ray County, calls against Soddy Daisy, but it completely takes the momentum, any kind of momentum either team has, and kind of saps the energy out of the game. I really hate to see games turn into one of these flag fests.
It is against the Golden Eagles, actually. We'll back them up some. Ray County 31, Soddy 28. Handoff going to go to Christian Simon here on first down, who's going to get out across the 35. Still on his feet now, getting close to the 40. Simon being helped ahead. Going to have plenty for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
The big one, baby. Well north of 1,000 yards for the season. You hear some love coming from these Golden Eagle faithful here at Bill Horton Field. Take another quick look at this run in the second and third effort from Simon, and then the final push, the final surge from the Ray County line. Here come the Eagles.
It's going to be A.J. Velasco this time with the carry. He's going to dive ahead across the 45. Clock continues to roll here. Just over 5.5 minutes left. Ray County with the narrow 3-point lead over the Trojans. Of course, only took them 34 seconds to score on their last possession, as public address announcer Shane Johnston congratulates Christian Simon on his 1,000-yard season, and the Ray County faithful give him some love. 2nd and 7 here for the Golden Eagles. It's going to be Christian Simon who's going to break free. He's out across at the 20 to 15. The 10, he's looking for the corner. He's got it. Touchdown, Christian Simon. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Ray County Lazy Boy. Touchdown.
Ooh, what a way to put an exclamation point on that 1,000-yard career, 1,000-yard season run by Simon. Shazam, once again, Christian Simon does it in spades here at Bill Horton Field.
Hayden Frazier adds the extra point, and it is now Ray County 38, Soddy Daisy 28.
Before we go to a break, let's take another look at that monster run by Simon. Here come the Eagles stepping up. Beautiful blocking. Beautiful blocking by that offensive line, and just give Simon the daylight he needs to take it to the house once again here at Bill Horton Field. And what a great night to have. It's senior night, it's blackout night for Ray County seniors. We love our seniors, and so thankful for what they've been able to accomplish in their 4 years here at Ray County, on and off the gridiron.
Absolutely, Elmer. As Cameron Meadows mentioned in the pregame, Soddy Daisy's offense is built for a shootout. So with 5 minutes left,
it's a lot of time on the clock.
Not going to dismiss the Trojans here yet. Of course, they scored with just 34 seconds on their last possession, as Chambers connected with Smith for a big touchdown throw. Shorter kick here by Rice. Going to be fielded by Ty Beck, who's going to break a couple tackles and get it out near midfield. And these Trojans are not going to go away without a fight, Elmer.
No, they're not going away, and this really kindly reminds me of our season opener here at Bill Horton Field. I hope with a much different outcome from what we saw. Just left the door a little bit cracked for Cleveland. They were able to score on their last possession for the win.
Chambers rolls back. He's going to throw over the middle once again, intended for Davis. Going to fall incomplete.
I would once again, hats off to both of them. Defensive coordinator Taylor Owenby and head coach Mark Pemberton for the preparation and game plans that they have brought forward for this week. This is to be able to stop this explosive offense, or to be able to contain it, as well as Taylor Owenby, and they have a highly modified Wright County defense out there to do just that.
Chambers going to air it out here, intended for, I believe, Bo Blaylock, and they're going to throw another flag here. The Wright County coaches are becoming unglued. Elmer, I don't know if they're upset at their corner or at the call. I didn't see a lot. There was a little bit of pushing and shoving going on, but very small.
Let's take another look. That was Will Massengale they targeted, who has done a great job for Wright County out there tonight.
He sticks a hand out.
Yeah, he just stuck a hand out.
I guess it was maybe enough to
catch the eye. Catch the eye of the official, but
Chambers looking deep once again. He's going to be hit as he throws.
once again, this is a highly modified
pass here on second down is going to be ruled incomplete. Say it bounced into the receiver's hand, so now it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Trojans. Chambers going to hand it off this time. I believe it's going to be Ty Beck, who's going to be stopped around the 35, and it is, of course, 4th down territory for the Trojans, who trail by 10. And a score of interest, rather, from college football. The number 2 ranked team in the nation, the Clemson Tigers, in a battle with Syracuse. They trail 27-24 with 9:41 left in the 4th quarter.
Ouch.
Meg's wins 28-6, so they won the regional championship over there.
So we got a final in from Oneida. Meigs County has won that one 28-26. No, 28-6. So they've won their regional championship. 21-14. Cookeville is leading Blackman 24-14 in the 4th quarter.
Of course, we saw Blackman here earlier this year. We know how talented they are. So.
I believe Master Teague, their high-profile running back, is out for the season, so that could have something to do with it.
4th and 8 here for Soddy. Got to go for it. Chambers working out of the shotgun. Joined by Beck. Chambers is looking to throw. He's being rushed down, and he's going to be sacked and dropped. That is big Bradley Evans.
Ooh.
Who gets the huge sack and forces the turnover downs.
He's bad. He's bad. Turnover on downs. Look at him coming. He's coming.
Soddy only has one timeout remaining. So if the Golden Eagles can move the chains a time or two here, they can just about run this one out. Pemberton are going to hand off to Christian Simon here on first down. Simon churning ahead, fighting for yards. Going to pick up about 7.
Still a lot of time on the clock, and muchos respetos to the Soddy Daisy offense, what they can do. I'm certainly not comfortable until that clock strikes 0. Hats off to Justin Barnes, Coach Justin Barnes, and this program, what they've been able to accomplish over the last few years. They have given us some, we've come out on top in a lot of those games, but really, wow, just year after year, really, they've given us some really tough contests.
It's going to be Velasco here. He's going to actually fumble the football. Soddy saying they have it, and the officials will indicate as such.
Ooh.
Elmer, just as you were not counting them out, Velasco had the first down yardage, just had the ball ripped out of his hands. And Soddy Daisy with the football again.
I was really ready to tribute another Lazy Boy first down. Credit one to Velasco, but here comes Chambers and the Trojans.
Chambers pass incomplete, intended for Smith, I believe. So it'll be second down now. 3 minutes and 1 second showing. Soddy Daisy down 2 scores. Ray County up 38-28. Chambers delivers a quick strike. It is caught by Burke, who is going to be right near the first down marker. Looks like they will award it to him. It'll be a fresh set of downs for Soddy.
Really?
Actually, they're going to, where they originally spotted, they had given it to him, and now they're going to mark it just shy, third and less than a yard here for Soddy. Ball going to be handed off to Brandon Davis. He's going to break a tackle in the backfield and get out across the 40, and he will move the chains this time for Soddy. Chambers' pass intended for Burke in the end zone is going to be incomplete.
Second and 10.
.227 left. Ray County up 38-28. Soddy Daisy looking to make the comeback. Chambers rolls back. Got time. Going to air it out towards the sideline. The pass is going to be caught by Jarvis Smith. Was he in bounds? They are going to say he was and mark him at the 18. As Soddy moves into the red zone. First and 10 at the 18. Chambers, plenty of time, going to air it out for the end zone. The pass is going to be incomplete.
Ball's incomplete. Second, 10.
So second down now for Soddy Daisy.
Really been some interesting personnel adaptions from Taylor Owenby and the defensive staff here at Ray County. We've seen linebacker Chase Suttles lined up a lot tonight at nose tackle.
Pass incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Chambers, another incompletion, leaves Soddy with 3rd down now.
Right now in the shorter yardage, they have Tyler Shelton back in at nose tackle. And they're coming for him.
Chambers throws it to the near corner of the end zone. Intended for Tybeck is going to be incomplete. Now another 4th down here for Soddy. And now we're with just 2:05 left in the game. It could come down to this play. Our clock that you're seeing on our stream is malfunctioning at the moment. We're trying to get it reset. The official game clock is 2:05. Soddy Daisy is going to call their final timeout. 4th and 10 for them as they're looking to convert. Could be the game. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
It all starts with a good foundation. Because if your foundation is solid, it'll take care of itself for many years to come. Hey, Charlie, I really appreciate all your help.
Man, I'm glad to do it, Coach. That is one heck of a mailbox.
Brick by brick.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence, offering health.
This could be the game. 4th down here for Soddy. Coach Pemberton going to see what set they come out in, I believe, and use one of his own timeouts, which he will. So we're going to try to get back in another quick ad from our sponsors. Ray County 38, Soddy 28, 4th down. We'll be back in just a moment.
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
Justin came out, we walked the land, we looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor.
Empty backfield, Chambers in the shotgun. He's looking, passes thrown in, caught by Beck around the 5. And a huge 4th down conversion for the Trojans has them 1st and goal. Chambers throws to the corner. He's got Jarvis Smith, who's going to be just out of bounds. Tried to drag that left foot, was not able to.
Clean up. Down to 1 minute, 43 seconds to go in this big Region 4-5A battle. Major implications, playoff implications from this game.
Chambers going to throw, and he's going to connect. very close to the goal line with his receiver, who is hit hard and forced out of bounds by Brady Rice. They're going to mark him just shy of getting in.
What a key hit from Rice. Had such a stellar game from him. Just right on the 1 foot line, and he is denied by Rice.
Chambers going to keep it here. Looks like the ball might have actually come out. Ray County definitely believes so. They're going to say it did not, or if it did, that the ground calls that it is going to be 4th and goal from inside the 1 yard line.
Soddy Daisy is out of timeouts.
And they're going to give it to one of their backs, who's going to get into the end zone for a Soddy Daisy touchdown.
Yeah, and the Eagles might as well get ready for that onside kick as camera operator Johnny Cannon just noted it's coming.
The point after, which is significant, is up and good. 48.6 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. It is now Ray County 38, Soddy Daisy 35. We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
When you want the best in local football, you want the Ray County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
Justin came out. We walked the land. We looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com.
We're back here as Ty Beck and company are on for the onside. Beck is going to kick it. It's going to barely go 10 yards. Ray County not getting on it. I'm not exactly sure if Beck hit one of his own players. It was a little bit confusing. They are going to say it hit a Soddy Daisy player, I believe, at the 39. Or correction, the 41, rather. Beck is extremely disappointed in himself. You can see he's got his head in his hands, and it should just be a couple of knees from Zach Pemberton. Soddy, no timeouts left, 2 clean snaps and 2 knees, and this one will be over. And Ray County will have escaped with a big region win. Victory formation, Pemberton takes a knee.
Needles. Second, 12.
Don't let that sucker run, buddy. You're behind. Punch
it. Ray County going to let it get down inside of 10 seconds before they take another knee here. Ten seconds now. Zach Pemberton takes the snap and a knee. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This one is over, ladies and gentlemen, as Ray County beats region foe Soddy Daisy here tonight on senior night, 38-35.
Yeah, next Friday is going to be a bye week for Rhea County. Much needed bye week. It's been 9 weeks straight. It's been lovely. I've enjoyed it. Rhea County football, 9 weeks, but we're going to get a bye week before we travel to Cane Ridge High School. A top 10 6A team. Yeah, and you can see Coach Pemberton down there having a word with Times Free Press reporter Ward Gossett, one of our favorite reporters, absolutely, in the area. We're kicking it down to Coach Pemberton.
That's the way to sign. That's a great job. That'll put us in the 2 hole for the playoffs, home playoff game. We're off next week. We're going to stay in the weight room. We're going to condition and stuff. I'll let you know if there's a change of plans, but right now we're probably not going to practice just to get healed up and ready to go. And then we go to Cane Ridge. But hey, do not miss the weight room time during school. Yes, sir. I'll be down here after school for you guys that don't have it. Get down here and get you some weight room time in after school if you don't have weight training. Yes, we have got to get back healthy for the stretch run, okay? We've got a good football team, Cane Ridge, in 2 weeks. Let's get healthy, get a good week of practice the next week, and then we're right at it, okay? We're into the playoffs. All right? Great job, guys. Great.
So there you have Coach Mark Pemberton telling his guys to
talking about how we're probably going to take this next week of practice a little bit lighter, try to get people healthy, recover from any injuries they may be battling, give bodies a chance to heal up
and recover, but don't dare miss any weight room workouts. So here we are. We're getting ready to kick it down to Coach Mark Pemberton.
And in fact, I believe I see Brian standing by and Larissa as well. We're going to go down to Coach Pemberton now. 3.
All right, Coach Pemberton, how about them Eagles?
Well, yeah, that's a big win over a quality football team. They've had some big wins themselves during the season, so that'll put us in the 2 spot, the playoffs, and a home playoff game in the first round. So that was a huge win for us. You know, we had a little adversity with some penalties and some fumbles and stuff, but our kids kept battling and found a way to win it.
Well, it definitely seemed like we did have a penalty problem there in the beginning. It seemed to get better as the game went on. But it did seem as though things were still working well, the team's gelling well. So we're carrying that through, which we're, I'm sure, happy to see.
Yeah, I think if we don't have the penalties and the turnovers, I think we're in great shape in the fourth quarter. But, you know, they made some plays after we made some mistakes. And, you know, that's what good football teams do. So they're a quality team, and that was a big win for us at home. That's a huge win. We appreciate all the fans being here, and hopefully we're going to get healed up next week. We got our off week next week. Going to get healed up, and then back at it for Cane Ridge for the 10th ball game.
How concerning was it to have fall break right in the middle of football season? I know it's something that you're used to, but how does that play into a game that's as important as this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, our kids were great. We had the 98% of our kids here. They came and they worked hard, and it showed tonight. I mean, it was a product of our practice tonight, how good a job they did. And, you know, it's not ideal, but, you know, everybody has to deal with it. And I think maybe next year Coach Mr. Levengood said we might be at the same time as our break, so as our open date. So hopefully that'll work, and that'll help everybody. But I thought our kids responded really well this week, and you know, and got to practice and worked hard, and really proud of them.
Okay, well, in a second, we're going to catch up with Christian Simon, who has over 1,000 yards this season. How often do you see something like that?
Well, I mean, we had 2,000-yard rushers last year, and Simon had 978 yards last year. So he almost got it last year, but he's our go-to guy in crunch time, and he made some huge plays again tonight, and really proud of him. He's a really good football player, and here's the thing about him, he'll give the credit to those guys up front. That's the type kid he is. So really proud of him and proud of our whole team and our guys up front. We've sort of turned the corner a little bit offensively, and hopefully we'll continue to get better and better as the weeks go on.
All right, Coach Pemberton, congratulations on this big win, and we'll catch you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and try to catch up with Christian Simon.
Thank you, Coach Pemberton, for those remarks. You hear, Elmer, that excited about the guys' effort this week, continue to show up for practice in spite of fall break, and it really showed tonight here, getting the big region win over Soddy Daisy.
So while Larissa is hunting down Coach Pemberton, we'll show some love to our title sponsor, Professional Therapy Services of Rhea County. We'll be right back with hold the brakes.
I believe they actually have
Christian Simon, and then we'll show some love to Professional Therapy.
We're going to send it down back to Larissa, who's standing by with Christian Simon.
All right, Christian, over 1,000 yards rushing so far this season, and you tacked on some few after that. How does that feel?
Feels really good, but I couldn't have done it without my brothers next to me.
Okay, so last year you had almost 1,000. Do you set a goal for yourself at the start of the season going in? What's your strategy there?
Just play to win.
Okay, so next week you have no football game. What's that going to be like for you in your daily schedule?
Well, I actually don't have weight training at school, so I'm going to have to work out after school with the coaches.
All right, and then in a week after that, we're going to Cane Ridge. What do you expect to see there?
Another win.
All right, guys, we have Christian Simon here with over 1,000 yards. Congratulations to you, buddy. All right, good job. All right, guys, back up to you in the booth.
All right, thank you for that, Larissa and Christian.
And Elmer, it's a good feeling to get out of here with this big region win, and you hear Coach Pemberton mention in his post-game remarks that should give us a playoff game at home. And there's really not a lot to say here tonight. Rhea County with a big win over Soddy, 38-35 the final. Of course, off next week at Cane Ridge, 2 weeks from tonight.
Yeah, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for tuning in once again and joining, sharing their Friday nights with us. Once again, to enjoy Rhea County football. We will be back in 2 weeks at Cane Ridge. So stay tuned. Enjoy the week off. And then we will return to Bill Horton Field for the first round of the playoffs, which tonight's win was a big part in securing. So hang with us. We'll be right back with Cameron Meadows with post-game analysis, scores from around the region, and more.
And Clemson.
And Clemson's getting beat by Syracuse.
Oh,
What's the
no.
score?
It's over. Clemson lost to Syracuse.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
There's
they
the
did.
score update. There's a score update for you.
Oh, man.
Clemson loses to Syracuse 27-24. Unbelievable. And that'll definitely shake the playoff picture up.
All righty.
We may even talk about a little Tennessee football and South Carolina Gamecocks as Butch Jones is clinging on to his job, white-knuckled right now. But we'll be back in just a moment.
You bought a big rig to get the job done, to hold its ground, to protect your kin. You need the Nokia and Rotiva HT, providing safety, comfort, confidence. Built for your heavy vehicle, ready for face-to-face contact with the daily perils of the open road. Nokia and Tires, where safety begins.
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
At Lazy Boy, we have an award-winning safety program. World-class safety performance requires that all 1,400 American craftsmen work safely each and every day. Safety commitment is safety excellence. Safety excellence is team commitment. We want you to be part of this team. Go Eagles!
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900. State Senator Ken Yeager takes his responsibility to serve very seriously and is guided by one and only one principle: constituents come first. As chairman of the Senate State and Local Government Committee, Ken Yeager has worked hard to protect our taxpayers from unnecessary and wasteful government spending. With Yeager, constituents come first. And as always, go Eagles! The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
All right, we're back with Tennessee High School football guru Cameron Meadows. Cam.
Yes, that was a good win.
That was a big win for Ray County. They really needed that boost.
Yeah, that was a good football game right there. You know, having to talk to a few people who played them earlier in the season, you know, they knew that coming into this game that they were going to try to throw the football, and they did. They threw it a lot tonight.
Yeah, hey, you know, I'd like to get some comments from you on some of these big plays of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a couple of them set aside here. We'll take a look. Check this out. This is a
good block right there.
Good block.
Free opened the hole, and then Simon just did the rest after that. And that's textbook right there in the wing T offense.
Certainly, here's some. Here's another key play.
Oh, yeah, that's the interception right there.
That is the interception, and that was – you did get a pass interference call on that play. And then in the second half – yeah, don't pay any attention to the scoreboard. That's just the final. That's not these – and that's just a big bomb.
Yeah, by Aubrey there. Big pick.
Yeah. I've got one more play, and then.
Yeah, that's an impressive catch right there by Aubrey Smith on that interception.
So here it comes. He just gets recognized for breaking the 1,000-yard mark and rushing for the season, and here he comes, and that's a big block downfield to clear the way for Christian Simon.
Yep.
Finds the corner of the end zone. Another score for Simon.
Oh, Christian Simon had a heck of a night tonight running the football. I mean, it was very impressive. We'll just go ahead and get into the stats. Ray County tonight rushed for 329 yards. Simon had 216 of those yards on 26 carries. So, 2 touchdowns. Great night for Simon. A.J. Velasco tonight finished up 10 carries for 78 yards. So nice little average there, 7.8 yards a carry, 1 touchdown. But he did have 2 fumbles on the night. Pemberton, Zach, he finished up with 17 yards on 11 carries and Brandon Hunt, nice night. He had a total of 5 carries for 18 yards. Very good night rushing the football for Ray County. The offensive line did what they were supposed to do, and that's opened up some big holes for our running backs. Zach Pemberton passing tonight, went 3 of 5 for 76 yards, 1 touchdown. Only had 1 pass in the second half, but a great catch and throw by Zach to Caleb Walls. Caleb Walls, the 1 catch to go with Simon's 41 yards. Nice night for the few times that we threw it. Great job by Frazier tonight, kicking field goals. Went 1 for 1 on field goals. I believe it was like 32 yards. And then going 5 for 5 in PATs. Great night for him. The playoff picture right now as it stands, with their win tonight, Catholic has sealed up the number 1 spot. We have sealed up the number 2 spot in the region. Lenoir City has sealed up the number, yes, Lenoir City has sealed up the number 3 spot. So now it'll come down to Soddy Daisy and Walker Valley in a winner-take-all player, shootout. Because I look at both of those offenses and go, is it going to be, the over-under is going to be 100 points for both of them? Neither team really has a very good defense. So I'm looking forward to that game. I think that'll be a good game. I believe that's in 2 weeks, in week 10. Looking around the area, there was only one other region game going on tonight in our region, and that was Knox Catholic and Walker Valley. Knox Catholic rolls. Even though I'll give Walker Valley credit, they did come back in the second half and give it a little bit of a fight, but Catholic still wins 63-42. Looking at the region we're paired with for the first couple rounds of the playoffs, Oak Ridge beats rival Clinton 42-6. And Fulton beats Campbell County 44-14. That's setting up, I know there's still another week to go of region play in that region, but as long as Fulton and Oak Ridge continue to take care of business, that sets up the region championship game. I believe it's being played at Knox Fulton this year between Oak Ridge and Fulton if both teams win next week. I think, looking at the rest of the teams, I think it'll either be, West sits currently 3rd and Campbell sits 4th. So we would, as it stands right now, see Knox West in the playoffs here at Evansville in, about 3 weeks from now. So, that could be that could be, welcome Knox West back. Granted, they're not the same team that we saw under Coach Cummings a couple of years ago with Cottrell. He's now at Georgia Tech running football. Looking at some other scores in the East Tennessee area that kind of have a little bit of an effect of our playoffs. Knox knocks off Knox Gibbs 28-27 in a very good football game. Looking around the 6A area, the Farragut Bulldogs and the Beard Bulldogs, Farragut Admirals play tonight. Great rivalry. Farragut ends up winning that one, pulling away in the second half, 31-14. Bradley Central gets Maryville Heritage tonight, 27-6. McMinn County, nice win over William Blunt, 35-14. And it has gone final. Cookville has beaten Blackman 31-14. That's a huge upset in the Middle Tennessee area. Cane Ridge, the team that we're going to see here in 2 weeks. Just a little bit about them. Their running back is really good. I mean, he's depending on how he played tonight, he probably went over the 1,000-yard mark himself tonight. He had 916 yards. His name's Starling. He's really good. They got a really good balanced passing attack. They can run the football. They'll be able to they'll be able to move it pretty well. On offense, they play pretty good defense. They've only lost once this year. And I've also heard that their band's pretty good. So with that, we'll just go ahead and sign off for tonight, and we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Go Eagles!
Nice.
Work that you put in, you've got so much time vested into the program that you're not going to surrender at any point.
Wake up in the morning, head out to the field. Another day you're kicking up dirt, another chance to test my will. It ain't just a set of shoulder pads, it's the armor that we wear. When the battle starts on a Friday night, you can feel it in the air. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. Hard work pays off. You reap what you sow. That's the way we live with them blue collar boys from just down the road. Till the weekend comes and the crowd pours in and the whistle blows. It's time to smash some mouths. It's time to ring some bells again. It's that eagle pride.
Get it down the huddle. Jump off the ground, get back to the huddle.